So I figured I would get on and do a haul video of my own. I see people doing haul videos, you know, for Sam's and Walmart or Target or something, but I figured I would do one to kind of give a shout out to the local farmers market and all the people that are doing stuff from home. We went to our farmers market today and picked up some jams and jellies, and this is from a past farmers market that we went to that was wonderful. But I figured I'd start. Our tomatoes didn't do so good this year. Our chickens got in them, the birds got to them, and the ones that we got, I did not have enough to put away. And now the season's over, and I'm not getting any more tomatoes. So I bought some tomatoes from a vendor, and they are absolutely delicious. And he gave me this little booklet here. It's got his company on it, but it's got all kinds of recipes to do. He sells local honey. And had I not already had a quart jar, I would have bought some from him. But he gave me a little booklet here that they do, and has all kinds of recipes to use with honey. So that was pretty cool. So we had tomato sandwiches for dinner, and they were wonderful. The next one here is another guy that he makes a lot of sauces and flavored vinegars and rubs and all kinds of stuff, but he had this here. It's a bulgogi marinade. I love bulgogi. It's a Korean barbecue stir-fry kind of dish, and I can never, no matter how hard I try, get it right. So he let me sample this, and it was absolutely delicious. So I went ahead and bought it. You can see it's got all the ingredients, and I don't know if it'll focus, but it just has a little bit of everything in it. I mean, it's wonderful. And then also I had to buy, he makes his own wine out of his muscadine grapes, and he makes a muscadine wine jelly. Let's see if it'll, there we go. And this, I have to tell you, is absolutely fantastic. I would have never thought to do muscadine wine jelly. So got those. Then there was another lady, and she cans, I'm telling you, everything. She's got pickled stuff, she's got sauces and butters, and I mean everything. So we decided to try from her. We've already tried a couple things from hers, and we really like it. She did a rose petal jelly. This one's called Traffic Jam, which we thought was really cool. It's got strawberry, blueberry, and raspberry in it. And it is, when you first taste it, you taste strawberry. And as it sits there for a minute, the flavor changes to blueberry. And then when you go to swallow, it tastes like raspberry. It is delicious. So she gave me a little tip, and I think I'm going to try to make that myself. It's another reason I love farmers markets is because they give you so many ideas. The rose petal jelly, didn't know if we were going to like it, figured we'd try it. It almost tastes like honey. It's wonderful. She also made, I love Moscato wine. That is my drink of choice as far as wine goes. And a little potent, a little strong, but it's good. I'm going to put this over some biscuits, or heat it up in a pan with a little bit of sugar and put it on a fruit salad. I'm going to enjoy this one. And then she did a hot pepper butter. And this has got mustard, vinegar, jalapenos, sugar, habaneros, onions, green tomatoes, sea salt, and the clear gel for the canning. And I tasted it, and I really liked it, but I'm the only one that really eats spicy in our household, and I didn't know what to do with it, and I didn't want to buy it and then not even know what to do with it. So part of a local farmers market, talking to the people, getting to know them, she gave me the recipe for her meatloaf that she uses this in. So we love meatloaf, and it's not too hot to where it would make the meatloaf inedible, you know, but it'll give it a little bit of a kick. I thought, how cool is that? So she was very nice. I really like her. But you get to know them, and they give you all kinds of tips and ideas. And my apple jelly tends to be just a little bit runny, and just talking to her gave me a tip on just a little change that I could make to make it better. She also makes dips, and I picked up the onion party. It's almost like a French onion dip. And just mix it with some sour cream, and you've got a dip. We do appetizer dinners every once in a while, so I'll get something like this with some pretzels and maybe make a cheese dip or something, and we'll have appetizers for dinner. So she had a sample of this too, and it was phenomenal. So that's a vendor. Another farmer's market we went into a couple towns over in Pensacola. There's a guy that made mustards, and I'm not really a big fan of mustard. Like, I like the Dijon mustard and the stone ground mustard, but like yellow mustard, I just don't do. But these are like spicy Dijon mustards, whole grain mustards, and he flavors them. This one's Old Bay. I made shrimp tacos with this. This is sun-dried tomato and basil. I use this for a theme for a dinner and put it on everything. This is the Smokin' Dixie. I don't remember. I lost the sheet that had all the ingredients, what was in it. But this one's good, and we've, as you can see, we've had quite a bit of it. We put this every time I make a sandwich. We put that on there. And there was another one, the Thai peanut, and I used all of it as well in a salad dressing. It was so good. So, and then he's got a thing where if you bring back all 4 of your jars, you get a jar for free. So, I mean, it's good to support local people and help them out, and they help you out in return. But these, I would never make mustard on my own because I really don't care for it, but these are wonderful. And then here are, there's a mill in Pensacola, and they grind all their own grains. So I got a cornbread mix. I love trying other people's cornbread. I make a pretty good cornbread, but I don't know, I just love trying different cornbread. So I grabbed one of his cornbread mixes, and then here, sun-dried tomato grits. Who'd have thought? I mean, I would have never thought to do sun-dried tomatoes and grits. And I made these with braised short ribs, and I put these underneath kind of like the fancy polenta. But I just made these, and it was really good. So I would have never gotten something like this from the grocery store. I mean, and the flavors you can't get anywhere else. And then there was a person who made little things like these. I got for $2 a piece, and I got each of the girls one. And they act like they're little fairies and butterflies, and I said $2 a piece, and they are adorable. So that is my haul. I also got Wyatt a pair of sunglasses, but of course he broke it, as he breaks everything. But this is what we got just this trip, and it's just, I wanted to let everybody know, support your local groups, you know, support all your local vendors and the people who are trying to make a living for themselves rather than the corporations who just try to pad their pockets, you know, and get to know them. They give you tips and tricks and recipes and ideas. Like, I love Moscato wine. I would have never thought to make it into a jelly. Traffic jam with the mixture, I'd have never thought. So it gives me ideas to venture out and to try something new. And these here, like the BBQ, God, I'm so excited about this. I will do a video. I am so excited because I cannot just get it right. And the muscadine wine, homemade wine, and the jelly. It is just, I don't know if you can see the color. It is just absolutely gorgeous. And the rose petal jelly, it's all nice and pink. But it's just stuff that, like, I'd have never thought rose petal jelly. I mean, seriously, it tastes like honey. So, got all kinds of stuff. I'm super excited because I will use everything here. I will take it and put it in like the Moscato wine. It's a little too strong for the kids, but put some sugar and warm it up. Put it over some fruit for a fruit salad. I mean, you just can't go wrong with homemade, good quality food. So go out, go to your local farmer's market, you know, and enjoy talking and getting to know the local people. Pick up some new tips and tricks. Hope you enjoy.